Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TuffNuff 149 to the prelims, streaming live on YouTube and Facebook from the Pearl of the Palms. We open now with 3 2-minute rounds in the amateur lightweight division, brought to you by Precision Window Tinting. Now we introduce to you first, the blue corner, standing 5'8", coming in at 153.2 pounds, ready to make his amateur MMA and TuffNuff debut from Henderson, Nevada. Please welcome Christian Uemura. And now introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5'9", weighing 154 pounds, also making his TuffNuff and amateur debut, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Philip, the Atomic Smith-Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Paul Manguel steps in and calls a stop to this bout at 1 minute, 2 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by knockout, Christian Uemura. TuffNuff moves now to a 140-pound contract weight bout, set for 3 3-minute rounds, brought to you by Yamava. We now introduce you first, the blue corner, at 5'10". He came in at 135.5 pounds. His amateur record stands even, 2 wins, 2 losses. From Ravenwood, West Virginia, Jordan, the show Varney. And now introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5'11", weighing in 139.8 pounds. As an amateur, his record stands perfect. 3 wins, no losses, with 2 wins coming by stoppage, 1 by submission. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Tyler Garupi Gibbons. Your effort. The end comes at 2 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Referee Chris Taione waves off the contest for your winner by TKO, Tyler Garupi Gibbons.
And there you see the...
Global Medical Imaging presents our next bout, 3 3-minute rounds at a contract weight of 150 pounds. And now we introduce to you first, the blue corner at 5'10", and weighing 149.2 pounds, kicking off his amateur career here at TuffNuff from Las Vegas, Nevada, Joseph Kowalski. And now we introduce his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'6". He weighed in at 154.6 pounds, returning to TuffNuff, carrying an undefeated amateur record, 3 wins, no defeats, all 3 by stoppage, including a submission finish. Fighting out of Palmdale, California, Donnie D-Nasty Baker.
Excellent announcement.
The rear naked choke brings on the submission. Official time, 1 minute, 20 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by technical submission, Donnie D-Nasty Baker.
On with a lightweight bout, taking it up to Garrett inside of the cage.
TuffNuff heads back to the amateur lightweight division, set for 3 2-minute rounds, brought to you by the Palms Casino Resort. And now we introduce to you first, the blue corner, standing 5'10", weighing 55 pounds. He makes his TuffNuff debut, entering with an amateur record of 1 win, 1 loss. That victory coming by way of first-round submission from Charlotte, North Carolina, Isaiah Bowley. And now introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner at 5'6" and weighing 155 pounds, making his amateur MMA and TuffNuff debut this evening, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Dushanbe, Tajikistan, Sayedumar, Tajik Blade Hakira. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to your 3 judges at cage side for the decision. All 3 judges, Larry Muir, Chad Lyman, and Adelaide Bird, see it the same. 30-27, all for your winner by unanimous decision, Isaiah Bowley.
Clean sweep.
Moving now to amateur middleweight action, set for 3 3-minute rounds, brought to you by Leuna. We now introduce you first, the blue corner. He stands 5'8", weighing 175 pounds, making his amateur and Tough Enough debut from Miami, Florida, James Taylor. And now he introduces his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Tough Enough red corner. Measuring 6'4", 183.6 pounds, he returns to Tough Enough 1-0 with a first-round submission in his amateur debut. From Las Vegas, Nevada, please welcome Noah Williams.
Official announcement.
The end comes suddenly at just 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Noah Williams.
Great introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, for Tough Enough 149, Brandao versus Kamaka. Streaming live on UFC Fight Pass from the Pearl at the Palms. We're set now to begin our main card at a contract weight of 165 pounds, brought to you by Icon Muscle. We now introduce to you first the blue corner, standing 5'8" and weighing in at 164.2 pounds, making his Tough Enough debut. He enters tonight with a professional record of 2 wins, 2 losses. One of those 2 victories coming by first round submission. He fights out of Boise, Idaho, Raymond, Baby Ray Lolly. And now we introduce his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Tough Enough red corner. Also standing 5'8", weighing 163.6 pounds, coming off a standout amateur career that saw him finish perfect at 5-0, including 2 wins by submission. The former Tough Enough amateur lightweight champion returns to the promotion where it all began to make his professional debut. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Essex County, New Jersey, please welcome David Scrappy to Goldenberg. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy steps in and waves off the contest. 2 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by TKO, David Scrappy to Goldenberg.
Takeouts.
Tough Enough would like to recognize all the brave men and women serving around the world in the various branches of our military, and to all the former military personnel streaming live on UFC Fight Pass, we thank you for your service. Tough Enough moves now to a catch weight at 165 pounds, set for 3 5-minute rounds brought to you by STK Steakhouse. And now we introduce to you first the blue corner. He stands 5'9", 156.4 pounds. After winning 6 of his last 7 bouts as an amateur, he now returns to Tough Enough to make his professional debut from Los Angeles by way of Gainesville, Georgia, Iman Baker. Now introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6'3", weighing in at 166.2 pounds. Fresh off a devastating 14-second knockout victory in his last appearance here at Tough Enough, he returns tonight holding a professional record of 1 win, 1 no contest. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Miguel Suavecito Suazo.
Veen and Suazo now 2-0-1.
Here is the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Taione steps in and waves off the contest. 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by TKO, Miguel Suavecito Suazo. Imama brings you our next bout at a contract weight of 180 pounds, set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first the blue corner at 5'10", 174 pounds, with an 8-7 professional record that includes 4 wins by stoppage, 4 more by submission. From Ithaca, New York, please welcome Armas Seagold Gaita. And now he introduces his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'9", weighing 179.2 pounds, 1-2 at Tough Enough, 15-11 overall as a professional. That includes 8 wins by stoppage, 3 more by submission. From Nanakuli, Hawaii, he fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Maki Coconut Bar.
Here's Garrett with the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rear naked choke brings on the tap. Official time, 2 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by submission, Maki Coconut Bob Pitolo.
Fighters, Garrett, take us in.
Moving down to 160-pound contract weight bout, brought to you by Live Smart Solar. Set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, the blue corner. He stands 5'7", weighing in at 159.4 pounds, holding a professional record of 1 win, 2 losses. That win coming by first round submission from Henderson, Nevada. Please welcome Caleb Contreras. And now he introduces his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the TuffNuff red corner. At 5'9", he weighed in at 159.4 pounds, coming off a first-round TKO victory in his professional debut. He returns unbeaten at 1-0 from São Vicente, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Now fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Hinatu, the hybrid Canutu. Referee Chris Tione steps in and waves off the fight. Official time, 47 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by TKO, Hinatu, the hybrid Canutu. TuffNuff now presents our featured professional bout 5-minute rounds for the vacant TuffNuff Welterweight World Championship. Tonight's bouts are sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dallas Hahn, Executive Officer Jeff Mullen. This championship contest is presented by the Palms Casino Resort. And now we introduce first the blue corner at 5'11", weighing in at 169.2 pounds. He enters tonight holding a professional record of 8 victories, 2 coming by knockout, opposite 4 defeats. From Charlotte, North Carolina, introducing Troy the Ghost Green. And now he introduces his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5'10", 169.4 pounds. Tonight he makes his TuffNuff debut, entering undefeated with 6 wins. No defeats. From St. Petersburg, Russia, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Shamil Shakshibekov. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action-packed action, we go now to your 3 judges at cage side for the decision. All 3 judges, Junjiro Kamijo, Jaron Vallel, and Rick Winters, see it the same. 49-46. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the TuffNuff Welterweight World Champion, Shamil Shakshibekov.
Shamil.
Live from the Peralta Palms, TuffNuff now brings you the co-main event, 5-minute rounds for the TuffNuff Lightweight World Championship, sponsored by El Cristiano's Tequila. We now introduce to you first the blue corner. He stands 5'10", his official weight 154.8 pounds, making his TuffNuff debut, riding a 3-fight win streak, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses, with 6 wins by knockout, 7 by submission. From Hastings, Michigan, he fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome the challenger, Ken the Boss Cross. And now we introduce the champion, fighting out of the TuffNuff red corner. Also standing 5'10", weighing in officially 154.8 pounds. After a dominant victory to capture the lightweight title, he returns to TuffNuff holding a professional record of 11 victories, 3 losses, 6 of his wins coming by stoppage. From Mongolia, he now makes his home in Denver, Colorado. Please welcome the TuffNuff Lightweight World Champion, Armarsana, the Mongol Sogoku. Ladies and gentlemen, having gone all 5 rounds in our championship co-main event, we go to your 3 judges at cage side for the decision. Your first judge, Junichiro Kamijo, sees it 48-47, while judges Adelaide Bird and John McCarthy both see it 49-46. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And new TuffNuff lightweight world champion, Ken the Boss Cross.
Congratulations.
Now, from the mecca of combat sports, Las Vegas, Nevada, and streaming live on UFC Fight Pass, TuffNuff presents our main event, 5-minute rounds for the TuffNuff Featherweight World Championship, brought to you by OnlyFans. We now introduce to you first the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'7", weighing in at the championship limit at 145 pounds even in 23 professional bouts. He holds a record of 16 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw, winning 8 of his last 10 contests, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Pearl City, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the challenger, Kai, the Fighting Hawaiian Kumaka. Now we introduce his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the TuffNuff red corner. Also standing 5'7", coming in under the championship limit at 144.8 pounds. Making his second title defense this evening, he enters the cage with an outstanding record, 31 professional victories against 22 defeats, with 18 wins by stoppage, 6 more by submission. Originally from Fortaleza, Sierra, Brazil, he fights out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. He is the undisputed TuffNuff Featherweight World Champion, Diego DB Brandao. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time tonight, at TuffNuff 149, we go to your 3 judges at cage side for the decision. Your first judge, Junichiro Kamijo, sees it 48, 47, Brandao. Your second judge, Rick Winters, sees it 48-47, Kamaka. And your third and final judge, Jaron Vallel, sees it 49-46 for your winner by split decision. And still, TuffNuff Featherweight World Champion, Diego DB Brandao.
What a